Raven is 316 days pregnant. Now, if you're new here and this is your first foaling season, day 340 is her due date. We consider day 320 her safe date. And because I've never foaled her out, I don't know her history, we are doing daily checkups after day 315 to look at her udder, to look at her belly, to look at her hip, and just to try to notice any changes that might tell us when she's gonna foal. Now, for horse show purposes, we really need her to wait until after January 1st, but also for the health of her baby. We don't want her having an early baby. But hey, they've done it to me before, and I just try to be as prepared as I can. So let's take a look. You have to let me get away from you first though. I'm gonna pet you, I promise, but we need to look at the little side profile. Okay, her belly, I felt like doing it outside today might give us just a different look, lighting wise. You know, it's just like a little different scenery, because yesterday in her stall, her belly looked so dropped, but it also just didn't look like it. I don't know, in person it looks worse than on camera. That's a good angle. Look how big and dropped down she is. Now, for those again that haven't watched foaling season with us, at the very end of pregnancy, that baby is gonna get into position where its front feet come out first, followed by its nose, and they're almost in like a Superman position, okay? So this area gets super low and kind of pointy. Not always. Some mares don't show, you know, the regular signs, and then you just have to know your specific mare. And some mares like Charlotte are maidens and they've never had a baby before, and so we have nothing to go off of from previous pregnancies. We're just winging it. But okay, this is what Raven looks like from the side. Let me look at her udder. Her udder is definitely getting a lot fuller. It's not really sunk down into those teats yet, and there's some dried skin. I don't call that wax quite yet. Wax will be the coagulated milk when they start to drip that colostrum, and it'll kind of sit at the tip of their teats. So that's usually a sign as well. Good God, I like literally got scared by Charlotte because she keeps following me and just putting her head on my back. Okay, do me a favor, Raven. Give Charlotte a pass so I don't get caught in the crossfire, okay? Because she's decided she's not leaving me alone, which is okay. You're a sweet girl. Sometimes we check the tails. Raven's tail has been loose since the get-go, and she's kind of resting on this foot. So regardless, I don't think she's really like a water bed yet. You will see them where you can like touch it and it'll all be loose in this whole entire area. She's still pretty tight, which is perfect. We don't want her progressing too much. We want her to keep that baby in. I would love for her to keep it until her due date, which is January 20th. But generally speaking, we'll see foalings from, you know, anywhere from day 325 to day 350. Like sometimes they go overdue. So let me know your prediction as to when you think Raven will have her foal. What day? She's at day 316 right now. I think she's gonna foal in like the day 330s. That's what I would prefer over right now. And then here soon, Miss Charlotte and Ricky and Indy will be on the update list as well, because they hit day 300 at the end of the week. You special girl. Stay tuned for more daily updates on Miss Raven. And if you haven't tuned in for foaling season before, hit me with all your questions and we'll get everyone prepared.